All right, it's Lex here. I know this isn't like the greatest lighting, but back in the back is my desk. It is currently a mess. So in this vlog, we are going to get my desk resituated, get everything back to where it belongs, because since I live in my parents' house, we were redoing the baseboards and I didn't get everything back. I also injured myself. That was fantastic. So my nose is swollen and I have a bruise on my nose. So we are going to get started with getting everything put back together in my desk. I'm gonna move everything over. I have some books that I have to unbox and put them in the curio cabinet behind me because I don't have any room in my room to put them in. So they're getting hidden into the curio cabinet behind me until I have room, technically. So yeah, so come with me, buckle up, grab food, drinks, whatever you want to do, and see me get everything put back together in my space. So have fun. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, so I'll move everything. I'll move the tripod over to get my desk reorganized, get all this stuff back to where it belongs. Thinking of getting rid of this bigger, I have like a slide out for all my washi tapes. I'm thinking about getting rid of that and putting it into this other container. I'll show you guys when I get to it. And then, is there anything else I wanted to do? Oh yeah, start with my my planner for next week, because I go back to school on Monday, and then I'm getting ready for school to get back and started for high school. So I'm hoping to get everything else plus my reading journal started. I have finished a couple of books. I'm in the middle of 3 books, so I have like 5 hours left in ACOTAR. I have, what else? I'm reading When Villains Rise by Gianna Darling. I have about, how much longer do I have? I have about 3 hours and 35 minutes left of that one. And then I started Swift and Saddled on Spotify since, I thought I could read it on Everand, and I had to buy an additional package for it. And I was like, well, I'm not doing that. So I already have Spotify Premium, so I'm reading it on Spotify. I am not even very far on that. Where exactly am I on that? I am, where am I at? I am on chapter 9, about 6 minutes into chapter 9. I'm 21% into that, and I have 5 hours and 51 minutes left. So I am reading Swift and Saddled with just my audiobook. So I'm doing ACOTAR physically and with the audiobook. So I'm doing it immersely, and I'm doing When Villains Rise, right? When Villains Rise. I'm reading that both with my ebook and audiobook. So that's also immersed reading. The only thing that I'm doing just the audio is Swift and Saddled. Do I regret it? Yes, because I don't remember what happened in the first book. Done and dusted, so I had to go back and refresh myself, but that's okay. I went with it. I figured out the gist of it, but I wish I did take a long break since August to read the second one in the series, because that's what happens. When Villains Rise, I finished the first book. Don't remember what the first book in the duet is, but it took me forever to finish the first book. The second book is the same way. I don't want to read it. I feel like I wanted to read something else, but that's okay. I'm going to get done with this duet and hopefully go back into Gianna Darling's backlist and finish the rest that were supposed to connect with the series. That is my hope. Will I get to it? You don't know. Hopefully in 2025 I do. I do have a lot I have to get done in 2025, like reading wise. I want to get done. So, let me stop yapping and let's open up this book package that I got. What day was it? I got it what was it, yesterday? Day before? So I bought this off, when did I buy this? I bought this when, oh, I opened it terribly. That was probably not the good idea. I bought this off like during summertime, right before summer, because I wanted these editions for my collection. So, ooh, cannot wait. How are these? Okay, so I bought the Sarah Kate. Did I open them upside down? Okay, so I bought the Sarah Kate. Yes, I did. Okay, so I bought the Sarah Kate editions of the Salacious Players Club. So the editions from, what is this? What is it from? The last chapter, I believe, is the bookstore. So it looks something like this. Sorry if you can't really tell what it is. I still do have the plastics on. The back side of it. So this is Praise. Sorry, should have said that. Praise. The second book is Eyes on Me. So do I remember who this is? This is Mia, and then the back side, I don't remember who his name is. The first book is Charlie, and oh man, you're gonna ask me Charlie and okay, third book in the series. Yeah, third book in the series is Give Me More. This one I did not like, along with Eyes on Me. Those are the ones that I didn't like in the series. So that's the front with Isabel, and the back is with Hunter. It's a Hunter, maybe? I don't know. The fourth book is Mercy. So there's Mercy. This is the front. And then the back side looks like this. So that's Bo, and this is Maggie. Oh, I remembered. Woo! And this is Maggie. And then the fifth book in the series is, and I did like that one. Let me just clarify. I did like that one. Okay, fifth one in the series is The Highest Bidder. So this is Daisy, and this is Rowan. I love my daddy Rowan. So very excited with these. And then last but not least is Madame, or Madam, I don't know how you want to say it. So we have Edna in the front, and then we have Clay, and oh no. Love these covers so much. So glad I got them. This is my Christmas gift to myself. But I didn't get them until the new year. So Merry Christmas to me. So super excited with these editions. I'll probably leave the plastic on just to make sure that they don't get ruined anytime soon. So they will be back in this curio cabinet in the back. I won't be able to show them off. Oh well, once I get my own place, I'm hoping to get these shown off. What I'm gonna do is you're gonna see me put them in the cabinet behind me, and that's what I'm going to do. Coming along with me. What I should be doing is listening to an audiobook. I don't really want to listen to one. What I should be playing is music. So stay with me. We're continuing to do this. Well, I was gonna put my washi tapes in. I have like a little drawer out here. You can't see it, but it's way over here. I pull out my drawers and it has all my washi tape in it. I think I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna leave it somewhere else so I can just have these stacked up on top of each other instead of pulling out and making a bunch of noise because these are really loud. So what I'm gonna do is that I have like my scrapbooking paper I need to put up because I don't need this big paper unless I need to finish my 2025 notebook reading journal. So let's get started. We're gonna put my washi tapes in each one of these containers and then we'll go from there. Okay, so in this bag, I have some washi tape that I bought off of Etsy. They're not sticky enough to stay in my reading journal or in my planner. So I'm getting rid of those. I don't need them because it's just a pain in the butt, to be honest. So I'm just gonna get rid of those. They're going in that bag. I did run out of room for putting all the washies in each of these containers. Like I have like a crap ton of washi tapes. Will I ever get to use them all? Probably not. But I use them both in my planner and in my reading journal. Okay, so in these have different washi tapes for the different holidays. So I don't go through them as much. So let's do this. Probably gonna put some music on and then we're gonna get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you attached up here. I am going to update my 2025 reading journal right now. So you just saw me plan out this coming week of what I'm doing in class. That's because I'm a teacher and I teach chemistry. So I'll see you when you're up here. All right. See you in a bit. Next thing is, I have, how long left? Okay, so I have about an hour and 19 minutes left on When Villains Rise. Oh yeah, you can see my other bookshelf. I don't know when you're gonna see that video. Yeah, don't know when you're gonna see that video. It might go up before this comes out. If it does, great. So I do hope you guys enjoy that video. I did enjoy making it. To be honest, since I read 150 books this year, couldn't remember most of the main characters' names, which I normally remember, like my top 10, like my favorites. Well, this time I didn't, so that was interesting because I'm like skimming through the books, and then one of the books I didn't even have, so I was like, oh, can't remember, but I was like, I think this is her name, and then I probably missed something up, and you'll probably see it in the video. That's okay. There will be a special guest a little bit shown in that video, but most likely it's gonna be shown in like the next like couple seconds when I end this vlog. So I don't know when I'm gonna update you next, and I will see you guys in the next update. Okay, so the update is that I am starting to read Akatar, hoping to finish it tonight. This is still on January 5th. So let's get started doing immerse reading with the physical book. Oh yeah, I finished When Villains Rise. I gave that 4 stars. It was a great book, don't get me wrong. Some of the plot twists at the very end did throw me through a loop, so that was very interesting. And then the epilogue was actually kind of good. I actually liked it a lot. So I need to finish the other 2 series that coincide with When Villains Rise before the new one comes out from Gianna Darling this year. Okay, so we're at school. I wanted to give you an update. It is January 6th at 3:24, sorry. And right now I am listening to, what am I I'm listening to Swift and Saddled, and I'm on chapter 17, and I am 52% in with about 3 hours and 34 minutes left. So, what you are going to do is you're just going to watch me get some stuff done, since it's back to school, since we are coming back from break. But I have crap everywhere, and I need to get organized before tomorrow. You might see a little bit of my planner, because I didn't finish my planner, so you might see that today. Not too sure yet, but I'll shut up now and let you see what we're doing for the rest of the time. We're going to be watching on this update and this reading vlog. I am actually 18 minutes left in Love Utley from S.J. Tilly. And then I'm wanting to start, what is it called? Oh geez. What's it called? It is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I want to start reading that book, hopefully 2 in this vlog. We'll find out if I do it, because I would like to follow along in the book, but I don't know if I want to pay for the ebook or if I want to pay for a paperback. So that's my plan. And I also want to read The Nanny by Lana Ferguson, hopefully sometime this week. But right now I'm going to finish reading the rest of the book I'm in while I get prepped for the next couple weeks in the unit that I'm teaching at high school. So obviously you see my desk. My desk is a mess, kind of ish. I'm getting it organized day by day. But you're going to sit with me. You're going to see a fast version of it as we do this. So sit back, have fun, and I'll talk to you when I'm ready. All right, we're going to stop here. I just finished Love Utley. So good. I really like that book. I don't know what I'm going to give it yet, so I'm going to hold off on it. And I'll update you guys soon. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to end this vlog here and then tell you what I've read this week and what did I give them, so on and so forth. So let's get into it. Let me pull up my app that I use. Okay, so let's see, what did we read this week? Okay, so I did finish Swift and Saddled. All right, so I gave Swift and Saddled, what did I give it? 4 stars. So the book was cute. Don't get me wrong, it was. I don't know. I really didn't connect to the characters. So do I wish I probably should have went down to more of a 3.5, maybe 3 stars. But we're just gonna go with that. Don't get me wrong, I liked the story how it was with Ada coming into the Rebel Blue and fixing up the house and everything. But I just didn't see, maybe is it the connection between her and Wes? But I don't know. It didn't give me the feelings. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's done, it's over with. I'm ready for the next one. And if I'm correct, that's Teddy's story. And that's the one I am looking forward to the most. Okay. Next thing I finished this week is Tackled in the Stacks. It's a novella from S.J. Tilley. It is a prequel to Love Utley. Okay, this book, oh my gosh, I don't know. It was making me giddy, made me happy. The way this football player treated the heroine, her name's Hannah, and in that book, I was just like, oh my gosh, that is super cute type of thing. And the way they spend each other with them, and it's only been like a week in this book, is crazy. And the connection they had was out of this world type of crazy. Okay, then you get to the book that goes to Love Utley, and so the prologue happens right after the prequel ends, and you don't want to give too much away, because with the prologue, it explains everything, and then it turns everything on its head because of what happened in the prologue. So just going into it, I think you should read the prequel first, then go right into Love Utley by S.J. Tilley, because I don't want to give much away, but it's between Hannah and a football player named Maddox. They meet in college. They have this romance for a week, and then you get to the end of the prequel, and then it goes into the next book, and then you just need to just go right into it without knowing anything, because don't even read the back of the book, because there is a spoiler on the back of the book. Just go right into it. This is my first 5-star read of 2025 is Love Utley. That book was so good. And I think I gave, what did I give? I gave Tackled in the Stacks 4 stars. So read that one first, read Tackled in the Stacks first, then go right into Love Utley. So good. Just a fabulous book. Now I'm wishing I got the special editions. There was like a special edition of Love Utley from a bookstore, and I saw it on S.J. Tilley's Facebook group, and now I wish that I got it now. So mad about it, but that's okay. Okay. Books that I'm currently reading that you'll see in the next vlog is I'm still reading A Courts of Thorns of Roses, ACOTAR. I just haven't had time this week to read it physically. It's been a heck of a week this week, coming back and teaching. I started The Nanny. Where am I at in this one? I'm on chapter, it says chapter 10, but it's off by a couple of chapters, because on Everland it doesn't the chapters don't match up with the actual chapters. But I have 8 hours and 40 minutes left. The audio is for The Nanny, and then I'm reading Bright Lights and Summer Nights from Kate Singleton. This is the last one in that series. I read the other 2 last year, and I am, where am I at in that book? I am 29% in, have 5 hours and 33 minutes left in that one. So you'll probably get an update about that book the next vlog. So I want to thank you so much for stopping by and enjoying this vlog. I know this vlog is kind of short. You didn't really get to see this much, especially of me reading. You just hear me blabbering about them pretty much. So I do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.